Now you've got two of these cast iron wings, and they're ambidextrous, meaning that they can go on the left-hand side or the right-hand side of the saw. You will want to pay attention to the bolt holes. You've got 4 bolt holes that are on one side of the wing, and these are the holes that we're going to use to mount it to the side of the saw. So pay attention to where these are. Let's go ahead and remove the bolts from the table saw, and we'll get ready for this. Now there's 4 bolts on the side of the cast iron tabletop of the machine. These are number 13. You might have to have a wrench here. When the saw is shipped out, they install these on the side. Before you put the cast iron wings on, you'll need to remove all 4 of these on each side. There's a flat washer with it. Sometimes these will stick to the edge of the machine and you can just knock those loose. And I like to leave them right up here on the table so that they're ready to go. Here's a quick tip. If the washer sticks on the side, and sometimes it will with the paint, just take your razor knife right to the edge of it and pop them loose. Now page 8 in the owner's manual refers to the installation of the cast iron wings. Let's go ahead and read through the instructions here on page 8. And what we're going to do is we're going to install the wing on the right hand side first. What I like to do is I like to take one bolt and put it through the wing here with the wing in the vertical position so I can swing it down and catch the other ones here. Let's go ahead and bring it on over and put it on the machine. Run this bolt in by hand. We have it most of the way in. Now we can pivot the table on that bolt and install the other bolts in there. This is an area where you probably want someone to help you out. These wings get heavy, and sometimes if you don't have it lined up correctly when you first position that bolt, it can get out of control. So get someone to help you out. Let's finish up the other bolts here. Now that we've got this wing installed, you can see that I've just left it a little bit loose. You want to leave it finger tight right now until you're ready to level it off. Let's go ahead and put the other side on. Same procedure as this side. Okay, just 2 more bolts. As you're putting these bolts in, leave plenty of slop here so you can watch the bolt start and then run them in. Now that we have the wings on and installed and yet still just finger tight, we're going to go through and level these up with our main table, and we'll flush them to the front here. In order to do that, what you'll start doing is running those bolts in a little bit tighter. You may need a little rubber mallet to tap a table up or down a little bit. Sometimes you can do it just by eyeballing it, feeling the lip, or you can put a straight edge right across it. And what you're looking for is just a smooth parting seam across the entire surface here. And you're going to get that even straight across. If there's any variation at all, you can split the difference and really make it a nice flush mounting here. So let's go ahead and level this off, start tightening those down, and then we'll finish tightening those with a wrench and make sure they're straight and level. Okay, now that we've got the wings on and leveled off and tightened, we can check them. Just drag a fingernail across them, make sure that they're smooth back and forth, and that lets you know that your fence will slide over easy and you're not going to catch any of your material over here. I also like to check the front edge right here. This is where my fence rail is going to mount, and we're going to do that in just a moment here, but let's go ahead and put on the fence bracket on the back while there's no rails in the way. There's 2 simple brackets right here and 2 bolts, and let's just put these right on the back of the saw.